Hey guys, it's Sandy. So I have a challenge for you for August. It is the end of July now, and I have been very intentional about my July, and I have enjoyed it so much. June flew by for me. We had good things. We did good things in June. We went to on a vacation. We had a wedding. We had graduation parties. Like good things went on, but it went so fast, and I really didn't enjoy it. It was a blur. I was deciding that July was not going to be like that. How was I going to bring more intention and more peacefulness, more calmness, and get those special things of joy into my day and into my July? And I was bound and determined I was going to do it. And I want to challenge you after you hear this video to do this in August because it will bring such a difference to your life. I just know that it will. Now, what I did was I did something every day in July. I didn't want it to just go by. Summer goes by so quickly anyway in Ohio. It'll be nice until into October. But as far as the warm, hot summer pool days, they just go too fast. And so I really didn't want summer to fly by and July to fly by and me to feel like it was a blur, like I did for June. What was I going to do? I was going to get very intentional about my days and do something every single day that brings some kind of joy to me. So it could be something that took me 2 minutes, or it could be something that took an hour or more. It's just depending on your time that you've got. Everybody leads busy lives, and that is our problem. We lead too busy lives, and we don't slow down, and we don't have that peace and that we need. God brings your ultimate peace, but we need to slow down our lives so that we can have more of a calmness, peacefulness, sleep better, better relationships, everything, and feel better about yourself. It's okay to take care of yourself. I know that sometimes I'm out of those really busy years where I was had 3 little ones at home, but I've been there. I know what that's like. Now we're into the empty nest stage and have grandkids, but I think that every stage of your life, though, that you can do something intentional, that you can really enjoy it and not just feel like it was a blur and today is gone. I can't even tell you what I did today, kind of thing. You talk about having something good for your mental health, good for your mental health. So I'm going to challenge you in August. Do something for yourself, you guys, every single day. And if you think, I don't have time, yes, you do. You do. Put down your phone or don't watch that show on TV. Just do something special for yourself to feel like you did something that made your day even a little bit better. And you're going to feel like August was very intentional and that you really enjoyed it. And it wasn't just a blur that went by because you were just going through the motions. Sometimes our days are like that. We get up, we just do our same thing that we always do. And the end of the day, and you get up and you do it again. And it kind of just a week goes by and it was a whole blur. You weren't intentional really about anything. Whether that would be intentional conversations with your children or looking in the eye and talking to them, or your spouse or friend or something, parent. Every single stage of life, this can be helpful for man or woman. So what I did in July is every single day I picked something, big or small, and I did something that would bring joy to me. And it's something that maybe I did several times in the month. Like a very simple one was I have this certain tea that I really like. I love the taste of it. And so if I made that in the middle of the afternoon, which is something I wouldn't normally do because it was a different time, but if I made it in the middle of the afternoon, or I had it in the refrigerator ready and got it out in the middle of the afternoon, it felt a little bit special to me. It's something that took a couple minutes for me just to pour into a glass, put some ice in, and it felt special. So those are the kinds of things I mean. Small or big things that I did. I'm going to share some of them with you, but you have to do you. I'm totally different than you. So something that's going to spark joy for me and just make my day a little bit better is not going to be the same for you. Something I have been very intentional about that has really helped me is getting out in the morning sunshine. So going out in the morning, I like to get up early and take a walk in the morning. And I would do that anyway every once in a while, but I wasn't intentional about really doing it. And so I have in July, I have gotten up, I get outside in the morning. Sunshine is a healing for your soul. It just really is. Sunshine's healing for your body. And it's important to get some of that morning sunshine. So I'd get outside, no sunglasses, you don't need it. And eyes can get used to not having sunglasses. I used to tear up whenever I would go out and the sun would be bright, but I don't anymore. Whenever I'm out there, you go out, that sun is not that bright in the mornings that you can be out without the sunglasses. Get the morning light in. It helps set your circadian rhythm, so it'll help you sleep better. It helps, gives you more energy in the morning to get going. Whether, and you know what, you might be somebody that's already at work by sun up. Get outside when you can. That 15-minute break that you get, or that 5-minute break, rather than just going and sitting down and looking at your phone, walk outside just to see the sky, whether it's cloudy or not, just to get some sunshine. I really think that that is incredibly healthy for our bodies, but it's something I was intentional about doing. So here's some of the very few things that I just like picked up my phone every once in a while just to record. Very few things that I would do that just bring some calm and peace to my day. But mostly it sparks just a little bit of joy. Being summertime, watermelon is ready. So I did watermelon, frozen strawberries. I already had some green tea I poured in there and a squeeze of lime juice. And I made a refreshing, fast drink that was so delicious that I had with my morning breakfast. Something else that I love to do is buy these masks. These are by far my favorite brand, the Karuna. They are cool to the face. They're super moisturizing and hydrating. Lots of good stuff in it, none of the bad stuff in it. And I will use these at least once a week. So that's just something special that I can do. I buy them on Amazon. I'll put the link below. Um, but they come in a 4-pack. So once in a week I can use this, and there's so much of the wonderful serum in there that you can use it several times. So you can use the face mask several times, and then I just put my hand down in the bottom and I'll rub it on my neck and on my chest, on my hands. It's just a really nice treat that feels good on my face, and it makes my skin so hydrated. It's hydrangea season, and these are the limelights, which are my absolute favorite. So I will cut some limelights, break them off, bring those inside. I also picked some of these, I can't remember what they're called, Black Eye Susans, and put those in the windowsill. And then this is something I do every year when the hydrangeas come on. This is my favorite vase because the sticks go down in and then they stay perfect in the vase. So I use them there, and I put some hydrangeas over by the fireplace. And this really makes me happy just to see fresh flowers. Super easy, super quick, and it brings joy to me. I love to read. I'm somebody who loves to read, so I love to sit outside. I read every single night before bed rather than getting on my phone. This is the book I'm reading right now, which is excellent. Highly recommend this one. So, something else I enjoy doing is putting our sheets outside to dry, our comforters, pillowcases, that kind of thing. The sunlight has the amazing ability to make everything fresh and smell good, but it also disinfects. And so after I've washed them, I let them dry outside. They feel wonderful on your bed at night, and they smell so good. And I know they're so clean. I will also take off our pillowcase covers on our couches and blankets and all that kind of stuff, wash them, put them outside to dry. And then I just put them on these racks. They're super simple to take outside, and then they just collapse easy, and I've got laundry really quick. And then I just fold it up and put it away. I know that most people wonder how to fold a fitted sheet. This is the way that I do it. I just put all the corners together, and having trouble with this one for a second as it was wadded up on there. But I just put the corners together and then fold them in on each other. Go to the side, pull it out, fold it in again towards each other, and then just smooth it out and just fold it up. And then you at least have a sheet that fits flat into your closet and isn't a big puffy mess. Here I am, just collapse them down. That's simple. Put them away, and I'm done. That's easy, and it does bring me joy just to have those really fresh blankets and sheets and pillowcases and everything on our beds and on our couches. All right, you guys, just wanted to share this. I've got a lot more to come. Until next time, I'm out.